head coach Joe McMillan, and seniors DeJour Bowie, Connor Clementovich, and Eli Pemberton. Coach, your opening statement about today's game, please.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we, you don't want to play a really good team after a loss. And I think we showed that today. And we talked about that whole thing. Like, I thought we played with, we had that edge. We were on a mission here. We were disappointed that we didn't do this a game earlier. And these guys were locked and ready to go. And I'm really proud of them for that. It's hard to get ready in one day. So, proud of them.
John, first question.
Eli, seemed like you're emotional, trying to hold back the tears a little bit before the game. What was going through your mind at that point? And after that, you seemed really ready to go. You scored the first 9 points for your team, and just went from there.
Yeah, it's just it didn't hit me until I got up there that this is my last game here, and the tears just started falling. Like I was fine perfectly today, and then that just happened. But I'm just grateful that I'm here. Once again, I can say that I chose the right school after I got out of high school. I'm with these guys, and they make me better every day. So, and we just came off a loss, so I was happy with senior day, but I'm thinking championship first, and these guys just helped me out.
For Eli and DeJour, you guys were here last year. Obviously, you played in that game when JMU came into your house and spoiled senior night for you guys. How good did it feel to kind of get that back against them, have them come in and just show them who's boss in this game?
We didn't forget that, this year we lost the game, so we were trying to come back today and be great today, and we showed that today. We had a great game today. Everybody played together. It was a great game.
Yeah, just piggybacking on what he said, we didn't forget anything from last year, and we were fresh off a loss. We had 2 things in mind: payback and championship.
The difference was we started Connor this game. We should have started Connor last year. We would have won. Connor, I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
For the 3 seniors, what really has this team and this Hofstra community meant to you guys in your time while you've been at the university?
I don't even know where to begin. Just everything about this school is just made me who I am today. Just unbelievable experience. Just the support we get as a team is just amazing. These guys always have my back. The whole team, coach. I don't know. Somebody else want to?
I gotta say it again. I'm just grateful. I don't think there'll be another home for me again. Long Island, it made a man out of me early. I learned so much here. The people that I met, the personalities that I met that made me who I am and just the good people around here. They always come. They're gonna keep it honest with you too. I learned that the fans are gonna keep it real honest. So, and that's what will be needed as a team. And Long Island's amazing. I love it.
Coming in here as a kid, leaving 5 years later, to be a man, a dad. Hofstra, I love this place. I love my coaches. I love my teammates. This thing means everything to me. I just want to be great every day. My teammates help me out every single day. Coaches believe in me. Community, they love us. I try to give them that special feeling back. Make everybody feel good every single day. But I love Hofstra. I will always love it.
Just for Joe and the players, can you just talk about put into words the winning the CAA for the 2nd straight year, just that accomplishment?
Yeah, what was it? It's only 6 teams have ever done it in the history of the league. So it's quite an accomplishment. Now it's not the ultimate. We still there's another prize out there we're trying to get. But in 3 and 5 years, I don't know. Well, I think VCU won it back to back one time, right? But I don't know if anybody's won 3 and 5 years. So it's hard to do. It's hard to win one game. So we're proud of it. But it's you can see from these guys up here, we're more than a team. It's not just about the basketball. It's not just about the winning.
Eli, I'm sure you were completely unaware, but that was your first 30-point game of your career.
What
was that like to accomplish that finally on senior day?
It was a great feeling, and it all stems from my teammates, especially Bowie. Once I got off to a hot start, he just told me to be that man today, and it'll be the same thing. It was the same thing with him in the second half. So I'm happy it happened on this night with all the fans that came out, all our families that came out today. Just a special night.
senior night every night.
Joe, early in the year, you said, forget about the preseason predictions. You said we're number one. We're not really playing like we don't feel like we're number one. Now that you're here, you've won the conference. Do you feel like this team is where you want it to be and where you hope it would have been going into this tournament?
Well, the key word there is hope. Is where I hoped we'd be. The preseason stuff is kind of, nobody comes and watches our practices and says, okay, I watched Charleston practice and, they're the third best team, and I watched Hofstra, they're the best team. It was all based on what we did last year. And the fact that we had some returning guys, and Jor and Elijah and, Tariq starters, and, so you kind of have to improve it. So it's not that meaningful before, it's what happens after. But I knew we could, I hoped we could, I knew we could be one of the best teams, and it's where we're at. I mean, I just said to the guys in there, like, tonight we're going to have a pretty good idea who we're playing. I think 10 coaches, or somebody's going to say, okay, you're playing so-and-so, and nobody's going to say, oh, good, I want to play them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be 3 tough games. I think it's probably Wilmington or Drexel. It's all guesswork, right? You're acting like you know something. And that's going to be tough. We beat Wilmington by 2 down there, and their coach is leading the league in charges taken during the game. He's on the floor so much. So coach has got a big guy, walking double guy, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times. I mean, all this. So we're going to enjoy this for a couple of days. We're going to prepare like crazy this week. These guys have been there. I think that helps. They've been there. We also just talked in there about, it's a lot of good things, but also that feeling we had in the hallway down in Charleston after we lost that championship game.
Sure. Connor, when did Joe tell you were going to start today, and what was it like for you to do that, and then to be coming out to the court with the guys?
I mean, I had an idea yesterday I was going to play, and then he told me today in walkthrough, he was like, he told me I was starting for Tariq, and I was a little nervous, but I mean, once I started getting going, like closer to time, I was just getting excited. I mean, I'm about to start in Division I school for a championship game. I mean, what else can you ask for, man? I mean, that was just the best feel. I wasn't even nervous. I was just excited. That's all I can say.
Well, it took us 3.5 years to give you a scholarship, but you're a Division I basketball player. You're a scholar athlete. You're a scholarship player, and you're as good as anybody's ever had a scholarship. So we're lucky to have you. Thanks, Coach.
Joe, what can you say about this team's ability to bounce back after tough losses, after the William & Mary game, the big win over Elon, and then after the Delaware game, another win after that, and then today?
Yeah, I think we only had one time we lost back-to-back games. I think we had at Charleston and then Delaware, and I think it's my fault. I don't think I got the guys ready for that Delaware game. But these guys hate to lose. They hate to lose, and everybody loves to win, but only true winners hate to lose and take to that step. But it's not only that, but it was owning those losses, like really owning them. Say, hey, we lost. Everybody looked in the mirror and said, I'm the reason. We all did. Everybody in that room, myself included. I'm the reason we lost, and I'm going to be the reason we win the next game. And that's the culture we have. That's the attitude we have. That's the way this team is.
Connor, can you just speak about like what goes through your head like when you're sitting on the bench and you hear like the whole crowd chanting for you to get in the game when you guys are up big, and like do you like relish that? Like do you expect that to be the case?
I mean, when I start hearing it in like 8 minutes, I'm like, all right, maybe we can start at 4, but no, it's amazing, man. I mean, I'm just a guy who's just trying to help out my team win, and just to be recognized like that and have the support from everybody is amazing. I don't think I do anything crazy to deserve that, but I appreciate it. I mean, I love it, so I'm not gonna lie.
Because in person, bro. Everybody love him. Great person.
Freeline du jour. I mean, it was just mentioned how well you guys have kind of responded to losses this year. You now had the tournament time where that doesn't matter. You can't lose a game here if you want to achieve what you want to accomplish. So what needs to be the mentality for you guys now heading into tournament time?
I think we learned from all those losses now. It's just 3 games, 3 days, focus. It's going to take a lot of focus, taking care of our bodies and staying together. Even when times get rough, we've been there. We've been to the championship last year, of course, so we know what it's like to get there, but every single game is a battle, no matter who you're playing. You can't like, just because you beat somebody don't mean that everybody's a new team. It's still 0-0 is a new series, so you just gotta take every game one step at a time.
And the thing about this league is anybody can beat anybody, and we've seen this so far. So every game that we're gonna go in, we gotta expect everybody's A game, especially as a number 1 seed. We like that feeling of having a target on our back, and it's gonna make us play even harder. And like I just stand on it that my brothers are gonna make sure that we play 100% this tournament. Hopefully we get that job done.
It's just, Joe addressed it before, but can you two talk about what this achievement did mean to you guys today to go out your final year back-to-back champion?
It was good. It'll feel better in 10 days if we get one more. But you know, it is a great feeling to end like this on a great note. With guys like this, you know, great basketball players, but even better people. And I really mean that. You don't meet people like this. DeJour helped me with my maturity, just coming up here, you know, and Connor's like one of my best friends. And I can talk to him about anything, but even the same with these guys and my brothers in there. But it's amazing when you come in with somebody and you're walking out with them. It's an emotional day, but I'm grateful.
I've been very emotional all day today. Very.
Last question,
Hey
Jerry.
Joe, obviously you hope 3 more games to play and win, but can you kind of put into context what 3 championships in 6 years does for this program? Considering it was at a low point when you got here, what's it mean to have done what you've done to get this program to where?
I think it's 35, Jerry.
I'm sorry, I should know that. More.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, there'll come a time when you really think about it. It's not now. Now we're already thinking about that first game down in Washington D.C. But yeah, but it speaks to the kind of guys we have in that locker room. It speaks to, you know, the kids that we try to recruit. I mean, they all, you know, they're better people than they are players, and they do things the right way. And they're not angels. They're far from angels. Far from angels. Even Connor's not an angel. But you know, it's why we do what we do. Try to do something like that.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all.
Thank you.